A year ago, I was smoking so much weed that I couldn't even wake up the day after because I was so hungover from smoking so much, literally smoking so much weed. Like I was drinking a lot of alcohol, I was eating so much junk food, and I was living alone in like a student accommodation in the city. I had so much anxiety inside of me. Like I was smoking every night. When I was, I remember telling my friends, I was like, "No, bro, I'm creative. I promise you." They were like, "You're smoking a little too much." I'm like, "Bro, I'm creative. Okay, I need it because I like to play music after I've done it. I think I like played for 10 minutes and then I was like, no, I want to watch a movie now. And then I was like just watching a movie, eating so much snacks and food, and like I was not taking care of myself. And I didn't go to the gym either. So I was like, I was so unhealthy. I didn't feel good at all. Imagine doing all those habits and then when you actually go to play with people, do you think I'm gonna be present? Do you think I'm actually gonna enjoy playing with people when that's how my life looks like? To be able to be present, you really need to have some habits that actually make your life more present. When you're actually gonna play with people, you're gonna be so into it. That's gonna make for the best music. So actually having bad habits makes your music so much worse. So I had those bad habits, okay? So I was literally drinking, I was eating junk food, I was just sleeping too much. I had no drive in my life. Okay, so that was literally how my life looked. I found a self-improvement channel which really made me want to turn my life around. So what I did was like, okay, I should start going to the gym, which was the first thing that I started doing. So it wasn't like I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut everything out at the same time because that's unrealistic. I've just like, all those bad habits that I had was literally like, they were so like indoctrined, what's it called? Like they were so inside of my system and literally habits. So it's not like I can just wake up one day and be like, no, I'm not gonna do any of this. It's like, yeah, that's unrealistic. So what I started doing was I was just starting going to the gym. Actually, me and my friend went to a coffee shop and started writing on our computers like a schedule for like going to the gym and actually like the diet too, like what are we gonna eat, what are we not gonna eat. So I started going to the gym about 3-4 times a week, and then I actually bumped it up to 6 times a week. I'm kind of like a really like radical person in a way. Like when I start doing something, I really want to do it to my like so much. So I started going to the gym 6 times a week with my friend. We started going every morning, and that was like the beginning. But the thing was, I kept smoking weed and I kept doing like the other bad habits. I started really going to the gym. I started like taking care of myself. So I really opened up my head for like this self-improvement thing. As soon as I started going to the gym, playing music became so much easier. Like I just figured like, wow, there's something here. Wait, this might work. This might actually make. So I started going to the gym. I started eating well. I kept smoking, but then like after a while, what it was my friend stopped smoking, whom I usually smoked with. And when he stopped, I felt like, okay, I'm going to the gym. I'm eating quite well. I don't have an excuse to keep doing this. So I just stopped, and I've not smoked ever since. I haven't smoked for a year, and it's been the best year of my life. I've not seen so much progress in myself since I stopped. I drink alcohol, but I do it only on the weekends. Many jazz musicians drink during the week because we have like jazz jams and we have all this kind of stuff. But like for me to like limit alcohol to the weekend is quite good, but I also want to like chill from that right now. I feel like I've been drinking too much at the weekends, so I have to really chill because health is like one of the best things we have. It makes music so much more fun. It makes it so much more enjoyable when you have your health, when you're going to the gym, when you're meditating, when you're doing cold showers. Okay, so that's what I want to get into. My daily routine, like when I wake up, literally what I do is I go into the bathroom, I brush my teeth. I just do a normal shower where I get like do shower gel and like all that shit. And then after that, I put it to the coldest and then I just get through it. Okay, it's gonna be cold, but then after a while, it's not even cold anymore. So you just get through it, do it for 30 seconds. And then you go out and you will be like, what the fuck? Like you will be so happy. Like it will be so, like your dopamine is just like skyrocketed and you're so at it. That's like one of the best things you can do. Cold showers in the morning. After that, I go to my room. I drink like 1 liter of water. so that it's just, just drink a lot of water. Actually, like chug 1 liter of water, so you get your water intake. Go make your bed. Go like clean up your room a little, so it's just like, so you've done that. And then after that, I meditate. Cold shower, I drink water, I clean up my room, and then I meditate. I use an app called Insight Timer. I can do meditations from 2 minutes up to 15 minutes, depending on what I feel like for that day. But doing 2 minutes is just as good as doing it for 15 minutes. The number one thing is you actually do it. To keep track of all this, I do like a schedule for every day. So every evening before I go to bed, I make a schedule, which I will screen record this so you can see how it looks like, which has everything that I have to do for a day inside of that schedule. Some days life comes in the way. Yes, you're not going to be able to do everything. But like, imagine a day where you actually do like 60% of the things. That's still a really good day. If you write down that, okay, I'm going to study for 20 minutes, or I'm going to do that for 20 minutes, then your brain is actually be, okay, yeah, now I want to do that. Because when you actually have the schedule in front of you with like a time for when you're going to do stuff, like a time when you wake up, a time when you go to the showers, a time where you do stuff, like, it's so nice for our brains. Like, it's so like you will get more stuff done. So you can do that with your practicing. You can do that with going to the gym, whatever you want. As I said, I will show you how my schedule looks like. That's the morning routine that made me so much more fulfilled in myself and like so much happier in myself. If you want to have a good year, you need to have a good month. To have a good month, you need to have good weeks. If you need good weeks, you need good days. To have a good day, you need a good morning. And also be realistic. If you're not doing any good habits right now, you're not going to be able to do 20 more in a day, okay? Start doing the bare minimum. Like, that's like 20 seconds of meditation. That's like even just a mindful breath is like the bare minimum of like, that counts as a meditation. And then the next day you do 2 breaths. And then the next day you start doing like a guided meditation for like 2 minutes. And then you just build up like that. And that's exactly how you want to do it in the gym too. Don't just go and be like, yeah, I'm gonna gym for 2 hours now. Go to the gym for like 30 minutes. Like, that you can do. You know what I'm saying? That you can always do. If you have trouble practicing, put in your schedule that I'm gonna do 20 minutes of real focus practicing of something that I'm really interested in. And then the rest of the time I can just noodle or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to do the bare minimum so you can actually start implementing the good habits that you want in your life. A year ago, my life was totally different from what it is right now. I can't even believe it. Like, I can't believe how much progress that I've done in a year. From like my friend and I, we talked about this the other day, and it was like, we've only done this for a year. Like, he's also on like self-improvement and stuff. 1 year is nothing. Like, imagine in 4 years. Like, if I just keep doing these habits, like, where will I be in 4 years? That's amazing to think about, And that's also where the long-term thinking comes in. Like, don't just think about doing all this and like, okay, I'm going to do this for a week. No, think about the long term. You want to do this. Like, imagine where you will be in 4 years if you just start doing 30 seconds meditations. That's going to be like in 4 years, you will look back at yourself and be like, yeah, I'm really happy that I started those habits. Sorry, my back is like killing me. Like, a couple of months ago, I made a similar video where I talked about like my bad habits. It sounds so cliche, but like, I know you can do it too. And if I can be like the guy that kind of helps you do that, I would be so happy. That would make me so happy if I could help you with that. Choose like something out of the things that I talked about. So like, go to the gym, it could be diet, it could be cold shower, it could be meditation. Choose one of them, and then tomorrow I want you to do the bare minimum. Like, write it down and do the bare minimum, which is like 20 seconds meditation or like going to the gym for 30 minutes. And I don't want you to go to the gym for 2 hours because you're like, no, I'm gonna go hard, because that's not gonna make you want to keep doing it. If you start doing it for 20 minutes, going to the gym for 20 minutes, then you will actually feel that motivation to go back. And that's the most important thing. So the consistent part is the most important thing in all this, okay? That's the actionable step I give you. I would love to hear the progress you guys make. So write in the comments, join the Discord. We can be more personal there. And my Instagram, I know people DM me on Instagram. They ask me questions. They ask me questions about guitar, like practicing, whatever it is. is. I'm always open to answer. Like, if you just DM me on Instagram, you can ask me whatever you want. And then also, you have some Bebop links in the description. Get those for free. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.